be a good entry level, or going to the cyber would be a good entry level? What would be the what would be the difference to get? How hard it is? How hard is it to get in GRC or cyber? What would you be your recommendations, and why?
Well, I'll there's no I can't give a recommendation because that's also a personal choice. It all depends on what you get excited with.
Mm.
If you want to get down the rabbit hole, di- go deep into the weeds, maybe the best route is to look for cybersecurity roles, such as a SOC analyst or SOC engineer, instant responder, or penetration tester. Those kind of roles where it would be more exciting for you.
Mhm.
Um, because when it comes to GRC, it is more focused on auditing and assessments and ensuring that controls based on frameworks are being implemented, and you can show that those controls are implemented well, and then you have to show evidence of those controls. Uh, those paths, I would say, they cross with each other at some point when you're growing within your career.
Mhm.
When you want to become a leader within cybersecurity, because it's important for you to know uh, the technical side of it, meaning like the day to day, the operations, and what managed security services can provide to you. And but also on the other side, in GRC, sometimes you have to abide to regulations, and you got to make sure that some controls are well implemented, and gives you the ability to focus on things that matters to the organization. Remember that you have to balance business needs and business goals with your cybersecurity needs and goals. That's the one. That's a great way for you to secure budget whenever you need to create a new project or uh, um, implement a new project. And on the
Mhm.
GRC side, it gives you the ability to understand how a security and risk assessment works, how
Okay.
how the auditors or the assessors work, what do they do when they come in to your environment and start poking around and see where the security controls are well implemented, see where are the deficiencies of the security controls that should be in place, always by following some kind of a framework. So the
Mhm.
combination of those two things gives you the ability, when you want to be a leader in cybersecurity, gives you the ability to understand both sides and understand how difficult that implementing a control, or how easy it is to implement a control, but also abiding to frameworks or regulations that are out there. So at the end of the day, uh, the recommendation is follow your heart and follow what it most excites you when you start your day 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning, and when you finish up your day as well, and you can say, yes, I did a great job today. I love what I do. Let's
Yeah.
get ready for the next day.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So basically, the GRC is more of like the auditing, the more of like auditing, validation, and policies, right? That's more of like the
Yeah,
GRC
creating
route.
policies such as incident response plans,
Okay.
backup backup disaster recovery plan,
Okay.
business continuity plan. All of those things are also part of the GRC as well.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And the cyber would be more of like the whole technical aspect of it. You more trying to see, gonna dig around, the more of like the hacker perspective.
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's where the rubber meets the road, right?
Yes.
That's where
Yeah.
you're like, okay, let's do some investigation. Let's counterattack, or let's respond to an incident. That's
Uh-huh.
at the end of the day, most of the cyber, if not all of the cybersecurity roles, are related to technical uh, people that want to be part of a technical team.
Okay, okay. So somebody like, let's say an example, somebody that's just coming in that doesn't know much about computers and just wants to get into cyber or some type of some auditing. You recommend them going to more GRC, right? That would be more of the recommendation. They don't have no much of a background of IT, but they want to go towards something like
Maybe if
that.
they have, yeah, maybe if they have some kind of experience with auditing or dealing with auditors or
Mhm,
frameworks, even if it's in a different industry,
mhm.
that would be helpful. And I would say that would be a better career path to follow instead of trying to learn a lot on the technical side
Yes.
and getting into an entry level position. So again, what excites you the most? Is it
Yes.
that feeling where things are something is happening and I need to investigate what's going on, or it's
Yes.
pretty much like I want to come in, see what's good and what's not good, and
Uh-huh.
explain to the client, hey, you have some holes here, you have some vulnerabilities here, you have some deficiencies on a few security controls. Let's try to fix that as much as we can, as in the best way we can,
Mhm.
by balancing security and business needs.
Okay, okay. I like that. So yeah, because I've talked to a lot of people like that, and they've always asked me like, "Hey, how can I get in GRC?" It was like, "Look, to be completely honest, I never worked in GRC, but I told them a cyber is a little bit. I know for sure it's more technical and more investigating and more like kind of deep, getting in deep into the scenarios and situations. So
Yeah.
yeah, I like that a lot. Um, so another question: what industry will you grow more into cyber?